Okay, we're gonna head. Where are we going right now?
Panel? The
We're
panel,
gonna go to
perhaps?
the panel right now. David Gregory's attentive and ready. Take over, David.
My son says, I'm open, I'm open, I'm open. Thanks, guys, very much. Gene, what are we seeing here tonight? We're looking, as Tim says, at delegates. We're also looking at inroads for Barack Obama. We've seen it already in Virginia. We'll wait on Maryland.
We'll
What are
wait
we
to
seeing?
see on Maryland. Well, I've been gotten a couple of emails from the Obama campaign.
Yeah.
As you can imagine, they are giddy at what we know of the results from Virginia, and they are saying there's some real surprises coming up in the exit polls in terms of how well they did with Latinos, how well they did with women overall, and what they want to do, what they say they're doing essentially, is rewriting the storyline, this narrative of how Obama is weak with this group and weak with that group. They say they're showing strength across the board that perhaps we haven't seen before, and that they hope we'll see again.
And if this is a big night for Obama, if it's a big night and if it's 8-0 against Clinton, are we going to see a new front runner here? Is it going to be clear, Pat?
Look, I think this is like a basketball team that is hotter than it can be. Everything it throws up goes in. If it's 8-0 for Obama, and he is now clearly reaching into Hillary's base, white women, white men, he is increasing his lead among African Americans. I think Hillary's campaign, frankly, is in real crisis going into Texas and Ohio.
I think what Hillary Clinton is banking on is that the momentum won't matter as much as the math. But as we get later in the process, as the calendars, as the months keep flipping by, Democratic voters are starting to think more about who can beat John McCain. They're starting to think more about electability. So with each one of these, it's not only another state in Obama's column.
But that's the Rudy Giuliani strategy, which is wait till we get you here in Ohio and Texas. That didn't work.
It didn't work for Giuliani if we proved it. But listen, there is something that's different here, and that Obama is winning these. But he's also, I mean, tonight in Virginia, 66% of the independents, 70% of the Republicans who are voting. It starts to look like he's going to win the voters that John McCain is going to have to depend on in the general, because John McCain has no base voters.
Is this a face-off for November, Pat Buchanan, in Virginia? Look at McCain's votes, look at Obama's votes tonight.
The person who will win Virginia is the one who gets Hillary Rodham Clinton's remnant in Virginia if Obama's the nominee. The bad news for McCain is this. If Huckabee is running strong in Virginia, if, for heaven's sakes, he could win Virginia, the entire right wing of the Republican Party will be on fire. The radio talk shows will be on fire. They'll say now's the chance to do to McCain what he did to us for 10 years. Let's take him down everywhere we can.
But
here's the real bad news for Republicans so far out of Virginia. The real bad news
You're
is
smiling, Gene.
Is that yes, I am, Pat, actually. You and I both live in Virginia, so we're kind of the opposite poles of the electorate there. Democratic turnout is running roughly 2-1 over Republican turnout. So, some of those Republicans voted in the Democratic primary. Some stayed home.
All right, we're going to leave it there. More to talk about as we go on through the night. Keith.
David,